Hello again, and yes, it's another day. I'm probably in the same pajamas that I was in the last video, because this is what I like to lounge in at home. And yes, I am lounging. It's actually almost 10:30 at night. I took like a 2-hour nap today, which was definitely needed, and I'm already tired again, but it happens. My house is an absolute disaster. And by absolute disaster, I mean, like, this is probably the cleanest part of my house right now. This little corner that you see. Um, since getting pregnant, I've just been so tired, and it's just been really hard for me to be, like, awake. So I've just kind of been resting, but the bad thing is my house is just getting more stacked up and more stacked up. So I've got to like figure out a balance to like get up and get some things done. However, today, I got up not super early, but like early-ish for me. Um, and Adrian and I went grocery shopping. Got that taken care of. Got some much needed food and toilet paper in the house. And I went ahead and actually made some food. I put a tri-tip in the crock pot, which is actually going to be finished here probably in the next 10 or 15 minutes. And then I also made a big pot of chili, because that's just good to like munch on and like good for me to take to work with me. And at least that keeps me from like eating out, and actually keeps me eating during the day because there's actual food made. I'm just chilling here with my cat. Anytime I lay down, whether it be on this couch, whether it be on the other couch, whether it be in my bedroom, all he wants to do I'm sorry is lay on me. And most of the time it's lay on my stomach. I'm very aware of the fact that he is very aware that I am pregnant, and he just wants to be close to the baby, which I find to be very sweet. And I'm happy that he's, I guess, aware that there's like something changing. I don't know how he's going to react when the actual baby comes, but I'm sure he'll be fine. He's a pretty good cat. He's definitely over the last like 6 months started to really chill out, so I'm really happy about that. Oh God, I'm so tired. But on the back of the couch, we've got some baby clothes I have to get rid of because the baby is not going to be like, it's not going to be for the size clothes. Oh, sorry, I'm having a hard time. For the size clothing that they are, and like what holiday stuff, most of it is holiday. It's not going to fit the baby at the right time. Like, I have this cute little baby Halloween onesie, and the baby is, and it's like 0 to 3 months, and the baby is going to be born after Halloween. So, baby will not be able to fit that. Sorry. My fingernails are bugging me. There we go. Sorry, that fingernail was driving me nuts. And then I have like a football onesie that's going to be way too big and for this coming season, but it'll be way too small for the next season. So, like, I'm going to have to get rid of that. And then I've got the same thing with, I have a Thanksgiving onesie that's going to be too big for the baby this Thanksgiving, but will be too small the next Thanksgiving. So, sorry, my hand was kind of going a little numb. I'm getting a little bit of acne, which is great, but it's mostly on my jawline. So, I'm not really happy about that. I feel like all you guys ever see is my upside down lion tattoo. Sorry about that, but I just like, it just feels good to lay like this. Let's see, what else? Ugh, I've got pillows and blankets back behind me. I've got a clip in my hair and it's freaking hurting. I'm gonna take that out. Let's see. So at this point, I'm officially 8 weeks and a day, so I'm just over barely 2 months pregnant. And this week on Monday, today's Thursday, this week on Monday, I was really sick. I was throwing up all day long. And then last week on Friday, like all day Thursday, I was super nauseous, but I wasn't throwing up. Friday, I just started throwing up. And everyone's like, oh, that morning sickness is kicked in. And I'm just like, well, that's the thing. It's A, not consistent. I don't have it every day. And B, when I do have it, the 2 days I've actually had it, it's been all day. And I know right now, like where I'm at, we have a really bad, like, stomach bug going around. And I don't feel sick other than that. So I don't know if I've just, like, if this is kind of a version of morning sickness for me or what exactly it is. But I'm hoping it's not going to stick around. I will tell you that. And then on Wednesday, I finally found a food that I have an aversion to. And that is something I'm sad about because it's crazy bread and marinara. And I love Little Caesars crazy bread. I think it's delicious. Their pizza is awful. Their crazy bread is fire. And I had some the other night, and the second I ate it, like, it went in my mouth. I was like, ooh, this is not a good situation. But I went ahead and I ate like 2 pieces. And then my husband and I went to go see a movie. And the whole time during the movie, I was so nauseous and trying not to throw up. And all I could taste was the crazy bread and the marinara. And like every time it would hit me, I would just start to gag. And I'm just like, oh my God, I can't eat this anymore. This is awful. I love this stuff. So I was really bummed out about that. We ended up going to dinner afterwards. We went to BJ's and we walked in and I told him, I was like, Adrian, I'm going to need to go throw up. I was like, go get us a table. I'm going to go throw up. Because at this point in my life, I have realized that sometimes it's just better to make yourself throw up because you're gonna feel better. Like, as miserable as throwing up is, like, sometimes you just need to do it. You just need to suck it up and do it. Because otherwise, you're just gonna be miserable. And I'm definitely, Adrian's one of those people that, like, doesn't throw up, like, ever. I think I've only seen him throw up, like, once. And that was on our wedding night. Which is a whole nother story. But in the almost 10 years we've been together, I think that's the only time he's actually thrown up. Me, on the other hand, I am a puker. 100%. I have severe motion sickness. So if we go, like, on a road trip up to the mountains, I guarantee you I'm probably going to throw up. If I go on a boat, I'm gonna throw up. If I'm gonna go on a plane, I'm gonna throw up. If I go to an amusement park with rides, I'm gonna throw up. Like, if I read in the car, I'm going to throw up. Like, legit, I am a puker. And then I just go through bouts. Oh, hey, my tri-tip is done. I should probably go shut that off. You guys get to see how dirty my house is, because I'm gonna take you with me. Sorry, Willow. Ugh. As you pull my nightgown up. Anyway, ooh. And that's another thing. Dizziness. Not cool. Anyway. It smells so good. Ooh. Look at it. Ooh, you got foggy. So good. And then over here we have, those are supposed to be chocolate chip cookie, or no, Oreo stuffed chocolate chip cookies. Oh, that fog did nothing for you, did it? Anyway. Oh, really? Scoot your butt. Scoot, scoot. I'm literally going to sit on you if you don't move. Oh, oh my big boy. Oh. Oh, he doesn't like to lay with me like that. He doesn't like to be treated like a baby. But I like to treat him like a baby because he's cute. Anyway, but yeah, as I was saying, I'm a puker. Like, and it's awful. Yeah, you can see how disgusting my house is. I'm just tired. I'm reading about 1,000,001 books on how to be pregnant. Girl, I'm tired. And they say during your first trimester, like, you're just exhausted. Like, you sleep, like, I wonder if I can kind of prop you up right here. Oh, hey, check you out. Sorry, I'm a little bit cold, so I want to put my blanket on. Haha, this kind of works. Anyway. Yeah, they say during your first trimester, you're, like, super exhausted. And you sleep, like, 10 to 12 hours a day, if not more. But it's good that you're sleeping because while you're sleeping, you produce the growth hormone that is really vital for the baby in the first trimester. And so the more you sleep, the more you produce, the better things are in your womb for the baby. So I've definitely been exhausted, like more exhausted than normal. And before, like the 2 weeks leading up to me finding out I was pregnant, I legit just, I couldn't be awake. I was so exhausted. I would literally wake up about a half hour before I would have to leave for work, which is just long enough to get dressed and ready and then leave. And then the second I got home, I would probably grab a bite to eat real quick, and then I would go back to bed. So I would be sleeping like 12 to 16 hours a day and just feeling awful. I would try to wake up and I would be so tired that I would just shut my alarms off and just shut them off and shut them off and shut them off and shut them off. And almost being late for work a couple of times. And then I found out I was pregnant and I was like, that might be why I'm exhausted. I'm kind of growing a person inside of me now. So I think my cat just went and jumped on my favorite couch and now I'm sad. So yeah, I know this is a great angle where you only see half my face, but I'm tired and lazy. So leave me alone. Food cravings. Let's talk about that. This baby is making me crave fruit. Lots and lots of fruit. Like strawberries, grapes, blackberries, raspberries. Like, just put it in my mouth. I want all of the fruit. The other night, I was craving grapes. And so Adrian, we were going to watch a movie. Adrian went up to the grocery store to grab me a bag of grapes. He brought them home and oh my God, they were the best grapes. I was like, yeah, this is great. And I will tell you one thing, like when you're pregnant, food tastes better. Because if you're getting the things that you're craving, it tastes a million times better. I mean, the grapes the other night were legit like the best tasting grapes I'd ever had. And it was because I was hardcore craving them. Anytime I eat like strawberries, I'm like, these are the freaking best strawberries ever. And Adrian will eat them and be like, yeah, they're fine. And I'm like, no, they're the best. So, little one is loving fruit. They like vegetables. So I've been eating a lot of fruits and vegetables, which is good. So go me. They like spicy food. They love spicy food. I've been eating, like, in one sitting, I ate almost a half a jar of jalapenos. Like, nacho jalapenos. And they were delicious. I was eating them on a burrito, and I was just, like, shoving them in my face. They were so good. Baby likes pickles, which I'm happy about because I love pickles. So, like, if I just need a quick pick-me-up snack, like something a little bit extra that's more than just like some fruit or vegetables, I'll throw in a pickle, and they're so good. And I'll eat them with anything. Like if I'm eating ice cream, I will fucking eat a pickle. Which, ooh, that reminds me, I have an ice cream in the fridge that I need to eat, because Adrian yelled at me today about it. Let's see what else. Baby does not like crazy bread. What else? That's really the only thing that, like, I've been like, oh my god, I can't eat this. However, Wednesday night, we ordered some fried asparagus at BJ's, and for some reason I was like, ooh, I don't think I can eat these tonight. It may have just been that my stomach was already upset. So my stomach was just like, let's not. What else? Food-wise, that's kind of it. Like, I'm not really having, like, anything crazy going on. I'm not eating, like, pickles and sardines with hot fudge like Lucy Ricardo. However, we went grocery shopping today, and we were walking through the meat department, and I was, like, gagging through the whole meat department. And Adrian's like, what is your deal? And I'm like, it smells so bad in this meat department. It was so awful. I was like, I don't think I want to buy any meat here because of how bad the smell is. Like, it was so rank. And he's like, it doesn't smell in here. And I'm like, you can't smell that? It is so bad. Like, the fish section smelled so fishy, and the rule of thumb is, if fish smells fishy, it's not good. So, I mean, it smelled so fishy. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, I can't even be here. And, like, we moved on to a different area, and I was just like, I'm gonna throw up. I've got to leave. Like, I can't be in the meat department. Like, this smells absolutely awful. And he's just like, you are so weird. And I'm like, no, I'm pregnant. Like, I'm supposed to be smelling weird stuff. So it was just kind of funny. He was just kind of laughing at me. And I have noticed that, like, my sense of smell is getting a little bit crazy. It was really weird. Last night I was wearing a sweater, and normally I don't notice, like, our fabric softener. And I threw my sweater on, and I was like, oh my god, what is that? And he's like, what? And I'm like, that smell, it's so nice. And he goes, I don't know what you're talking about. And so I grabbed my sweater, and I was like, oh my god, my sweater smells so good. He's like, I can't even smell it. I was like, well, too bad for you, because it smells awesome. But it's been funny. At this point, like, I look more pregnant than, like, I look further along than I really am, just because I'm fat. And I've just stopped sucking in my stomach. Like, I've just decided that, like, I'm just gonna let it hang loose. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Why not? Like, who cares? Because I don't. Like, I'm pregnant. At this point, I'm pregnant. And I'm just enjoying this as much as possible. I ordered a couple of my friends some cute little tank tops. It's got a dinosaur on it. It says Antisaurus Rex, and they're really cute. I got one of them in, and it stinks. Like, whatever they, like, it's got that, like, new shirt smell, but, like, to the nth degree. Like, it's so bad. It's so gross. I opened it up and instantly gagged. I was like, ugh, this smells like shit. Sorry, my neck is starting to hurt. What else? I know this is awful. My YouTube channel quality is just garbage. Yeah, I don't know. I've got a couple of pregnancy shirts. I'm ordering one shirt that I plan on wearing a lot through my pregnancy. And it says, hands off the bump. I'm one of those people that I don't want you to touch me. Just because I'm pregnant doesn't give you the right to come over and touch my body. Like, keep your hands off. Like, I told 2 people already, or 2 people that I've told have already, like, tried to, like, touch my stomach. And I'm just like, there's nothing happening in there right now. Like, there's no movement. This baby is essentially, like, stationary. Like, this baby's not moving and grooving yet. Like, we've got quite a few months before this baby decides to start kicking me in the bladder and punching me in the ribs. Oh, it's the cat. I got scared. Holy shit. So it's just kind of been an interesting couple of weeks. I've only known for about 2.5, going on 3 weeks. And I'm just enjoying the fact that I'm pregnant. Like, I know these videos are super long and I don't do any editing to them, and I'm really sorry, but like, I don't care. I'm sorry. This is me unfiltered and just trying to tell you how it is. So I'm hoping to actually, like, just probably what I'll do on Saturday is I'll try to upload both the first video and this video, and kind of carry you guys along with me throughout this pregnancy. Next week we go in for my first ultrasound, which I'm really excited. We get to go see the gummy bear for the first time. That's what we're calling the baby right now, is Gummy Bear. There is, like, I don't know what's going on. Anyway, the only, like, one thing I will tell you, other than being just exhausted all the time, is that this baby definitely likes to give me heartburn. I've had more heartburn, like, consistently for the last few weeks than I have in a while. Which sucks. I hate it. But I will tell you, my boobs are killing me. Like, they're already getting way too big for my body. And my cat is, like, freaking me out right now. And they just hurt all the time. Like, all the time. And it sucks so much. My cat has lost his mind. Anyway, I think I'm going to end this here for now. But I will try to get these videos uploaded very soon. And until then, I will see you guys later. Bye.